What's good, YouTube? Today we are going over the cheap, tasteful mods that you can do to your BRZ and GR86. If you're finding yourself having difficulties jumping into some first mods or even cheaper side mods or even what's tasteful nowadays, then in today's video, you're gonna find out where to start. So we're gonna take a walk over to our BRZ and see what we have in store today. Ciao! Yes, the long-awaited, contemplated, the long-awaited JDM Clear side markers. They're beautiful, honestly, they're beautiful. Imagine if I drop them. That would be the cherry on top of my day, let me tell you. We have the JDM Clear side markers here, and I am a huge fan of the white because the USDM market got the orange side markers, as you can see. Once again, Japan got it better with the JDM Clears. This just, I mean, it honestly just looks better. The JDM Clears are not gonna go out of style. They're always gonna be tasteful, and that's just it. What do you guys think? You guys like the JDM Clears? Do not get them for retail price. Do not get them for 160, whatever their cost is. Used would probably run you 80 bucks. I would say 80 bucks for those. That's reasonable. That's what they're going for on the market. The install for the JDM Clears is super simple. One of the simplest. You have a 10mm wrench. It doesn't need to be this small, but I in fact like the small 10mm wrench, so that's what I'm using today. Next up, we have a flathead of your choice. We have push pin number 1 on the bottom. You're gonna get your flathead in here a little bit. Be careful not to hit your paint. And look, it only takes a little bit to get it out. Boom, flathead, boom, easy peasy. Third push pin right here. There's gonna be a little slit. You see a little slit, and then you slip your flathead in, and boom, easy peasy, dude, easy peasy. We're gonna flip back. We flip back our inner fender lighter. There's gonna be a little sensor. Unclip the sensor, you're gonna see, boop. And then we come in here and we break that nut loose. Be careful not to pop your bumper. Pop it off, so maybe hold the side marker a little bit when you try to break this nut loose, because it is a little tight, to be honest. And there it is. Take a little juice, I'm not gonna lie, but once you break it loose, you can just spin it. Damn it, dude. So yeah, if you drop the nut in here, you pop that bottom piece off, same way we popped the top ones off, and you'll be able to kind of peel the fender liner back a little bit and see inside of there and access what you need to get to. We're gonna take these two little clips here. Definitely helps with two hands. Glad I got the headlamp today, dude. Boom, she's out dead. She's out dead. Then take your rag and clean inside of there, because honestly, you're probably not gonna see inside of there again for a long time. Boom, got the new one. Literally just clips in, perfect. Oh my. Alright, come in here. Spinning it the wrong way. Barely tight. They zing that thing, man. They zinged it. I thought I was gonna tear my whole bumper off when I cracked that thing loose. I was like, whoa, dude. They really torqued this thing to spec. Boop. Kind of flush this up. Boom, man. She's all done, dude. She's all done. Oh my god, dude. No, bro. Oh my. This, the white in the headlight and the, oh my, dude. I'm out of here. Alright, guys. I'm ending the video. Boom! Next up on the list, we have the 10th anniversary traction control buttons. And the reason that we went with this 10th anniversary is because the black buttons go a lot better in this car's interior than the silver. I would say, in my opinion, I see what they were trying to go for with the silver. It's to match the shift boot bezel kind of thing. I think this blends in a little more better. It's one of those mods that you could just throw in, and it's simple enough, it's cheap enough. I think it's like 30-40 bucks. Get it on, you know, Japan parts or something for really cheap. I'm gonna show you guys real quick how to pop these in. The tools you're gonna need: number 1, screwdriver, flathead, any of the sorts, and then preferably a pry tool such as plastic one here, and then a nice little rag that you could put over the pry tool, a light rag, so you don't scuff up your interior. First things first, there's gonna be 2 tabs on the side of your center console. You're gonna wanna pop those off. Next up, there's 2 screws right behind the clips. You're gonna wanna take those out. Next up, you wanna pull up on your e-brake piece here. Pretty simple, it'll just pop right out. Once you have your e-brake boot off, there's gonna be 2 screws, one right in there, and then the second one is gonna be right over here. Once you take those 2 screws out, then you'll be able to kind of lift the shift boot bezel up, and this whole portion is gonna lift up. So this is the clip you're gonna be fighting. This piece here is gonna be on the other side, the opposite side that you're coming in from, and you're gonna wanna press that in and get the clip out. And once you have your buttons all plugged in and the shift boot bezel clicked in, then you can put the boot back on. All right, so next up on the list, the child restraint caps in the back. If you guys haven't noticed already, there's a massive glare in the rear window from these caps. Even if you have tints, you could still see the glare with these caps. For reference, I have 15% all around, and you could still see the caps. So, quick, easy, cheap mod is to wrap them. You can get some fabric, Alcantara on Amazon for like 10, 15 bucks, and you can wrap these yourself really easy. After you wrap them, it eliminates like 90% of the glare. So wrapping these is super simple. Let me show you how. First, you're gonna need your fabric, Alcantara in black. We have this from Amazon. Next, we have a squeegee of your choice to get the bubbles out of the fabric in Alcantara. I chose fabric so I don't damage the Alcantara. Then you want something to precisely cut the fabric with. Razor blade, knife, some small scissors. Last but not least, some alcohol to prep the surface. Now that we got the tools out of the way, let's go wrap. So when you're wrapping these, you want the nap of the fabric to be face down because this portion is gonna be facing the front of the car. When you go to brush the fabric, it's gonna be face down that way. And then when you brush the fabric up, it'll be raised like that. Right now the fabric is face down, and now it's faced up. All right, so the alcohol has dried. Now we want to see how much fabric we're going to be using. So you want to give yourself a little bit more to work with here because you could always trim, but when you add, it's going to look patchy. So you want enough to kind of come over the hump here and kind of come in the inside, and then you could press it down along the inside little tab here. I made my little mark here. That's more than enough to work with. All right, you just want to press down firmly on the piece and then slowly bring it up, fold it around. Pull it like so, tuck it, pull it tight, fold it over. And the reason why we're pulling it is so we don't have any bubbles on our face. We found a bubble here. we have our first problem, which it is inevitable. It's most likely 90% gonna happen to you unless you avoid it ahead of time. So we are going to overlap with these little tabs here. You see those little tabs? I'm gonna cut these off. So same concept applies here. We're going to keep snipping this tab until side 1 and side 2 join together, but we do not want the plastic to show. So we're gonna snip very carefully. You know, don't go crazy trimming the inside because you're not gonna see it, but you know, just enough, just tidy it up a little bit. And then once you're done tidying it up, you wanna come in here and kind of go around the edges, make sure everything is patted down. You don't want anything not being patted down. Next up on the list, we got the charcoal filter delete that's located in the air box. So for emissions purposes, Subaru, Toyota decided to put a charcoal filter in your air box in addition to the air filter you already have in there. So what a lot of people do is they just get the charcoal filter out of there because it literally serves no purpose other than emissions. Alrighty guys, this one is fairly simple. You want to unplug your MAF sensor. Boom, there we go. Then take your Phillips and loosen here. Boom, boom. Want to get the air box off. One hand wonder, one hand wonder. All right, probably gonna need 2 hands for that one, but this is the charcoal filter. You wanna get rid of this garbage, dude. Gain 1 to maybe even 2 horsepower to the wheels, While you're in here, take a look at your filter. Just wanna unplug this, pinch these 2 sides, get the sensor out of there. So let's get this baby out of here. You might be wondering, how do you get it out? Well, it's glued in, so. Look at that, dude. It's freed up. So to get this glue off, kind of just took a razor blade. I try to keep it clean at first, but I mean, as you can see, it looks a little kind of scraped away at the glue until it's flaking off. You can probably take a rotary tool or a file and file down on it. After I razor bladed the glue, came in here with a light grit sandpaper. I mean, that's what I have right now. Something like that there. Pop the air box back on, hit the clamps, make sure she's on all good. Look on the bottom too, there's 2 little pieces you have to pop in our sensor. Boom, sensor in, MAF sensor, and tighten the clamp. Boom, she's good, dude, she's good. All right guys, I think that's where I'm gonna end today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give me a like down below, and while you're down there, you can consider subscribing. That shows me you guys like what I'm doing here, and I could do more. But other than that, let me know what you guys think of the cheap, simple mods that we did in today's video. Do you have any mods, cheap, simple, that you recommend yourself? Leave them in the comment section down below. Help out other owners. I want to know, man. I want to know. I want more stuff to do to this car. So let me know. Let other owners know. Let's help out. Shout out to today's sponsor of the video, Hachi Electronics. Make some really dope products for the 86 and BRZ platform. Auto folding mirrors, plug and play harnesses. He was nice enough to hook us up with a free shipping discount code. So if you're in the market for the plug and play harness for the dash cam, the speed radar, anything like that, get your free shipping, man. I'll throw our free shipping discount code in the description down below. And while you're in the description, check out my socials, Instagram, TikTok, everything in the description down below. I like posting, I like showing you guys what I'm doing, the day-to-day life, but JT. Once again, thank you again for watching today's video. It really means a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. This guy's beeping, dude. He's beeping. He's messing up the video, dude. Messing up the video. Come on, Jimmy. You gotta have something. Oh, sorry.
So yeah.